Hey guys, so I just wanted to show you a quick little tip for liquid eyeliner. If you're anything like me, I tend to have a hard time putting it on because I'm really shaky, so it ends up a little messy. And then to top it off too, these brushes, when you take them out of the little pots like this, they are covered in liner, so that, helps make it more messy. As opposed to if you were to just use regular liner brush and dip it in, you can, get the liner in one area, but using these, they're kind of hard. So I'm just going to show you what I like to do to get my liner a little cleaner. So I'm just going to go ahead and still use this brush. I'm going to draw my eyeliner on, and I'm just going to make a thin line. I'm going to go ahead and give myself a slight cat eye like I normally would with this. Oh, you can see it. See, it's kind of messy. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, see, I didn't take it all the way to the inner corner because I'm going to do that with the brush right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my regular little liner brush, and I'm not even going to lie, I lick mine. If I were doing it on somebody else, obviously I wouldn't do that. But because this is my brush and I'm doing it to myself, I'm just going to, okay, I know that's completely unsanitary. So, now what I'm going to do is I've just placed it on the liner, and I'm starting to bring it in towards the inner corner. And I'm also going to kind of go over this area where I've already lined and smooth it out with this brush. Okay, and if you've taken off too much of the eyeliner, you can just reapply a little bit. I'm just using Wet n Wild Mega Eyeliner. This honestly has been one of the best liquid eyeliners that I've used so far. And I haven't used any of the really expensive things or anything like that, but I've used L'Oreal and stuff like that. And this one, actually, I do not have a problem with it flaking. L'Oreal flaked really bad within maybe 10 minutes of me putting it on. So this is one of my favorites, and it was only around $3. So you don't always have to spend a lot of money to get a good product. Just because it's cheaper doesn't mean it's, cheap for quality. So I'm just going to go ahead and fix this again. Okay, so then after that, because what happens when you use those brushes, the liner gets all over your lashes too, especially with those really short brushes like on the Wet n Wild. So what I like to do is just take a spoolie and kind of work the liner off of my lashes. It's not going to take it completely off, but it is going to make it so it's not all funky and stuck together quite so bad. And if you get some that's especially like clumped together because it's dried, it's sat too long or something, you can just kind of like take it with your fingers and rub it off a little. See? Yum. So yeah, that's how I get my liquid liner nice and clean without all that funky mess, but you still get that nice black liquid liner look. So anyways, I hope this helped you guys, and thanks for watching. See you later.